Alright, what's up everyone? This is Jones, and I'm gonna do the Ask Jones thing since y'all have asked me some awesome questions. I'm in my car because I don't have much time to just do this stuff randomly, so I just pulled over the road to do this for you guys. I'm in LA, I'm not on the tour right now. I've got a little project I have to work on for Ari, so she has sent me here. Can't really tell you what it's about, but it has to do with focus, and I'm really excited for you guys to see it. So yeah, let's get into these questions. Hope I don't look stupid. I don't like doing this stuff normally, but I will for you guys because I appreciate all your support and love. How did you get into this business, as I am interested in doing this when I leave school? Well, Amy Grande, it's probably not your last name. It's all good. I don't know. I sort of don't. I really don't know. Let's see. I taught myself Photoshop at a really young age, like high school or something like that, and I would just Photoshop things. Like I would design T-shirts and I would make flyers. And back when MySpace was cool, I would design people's MySpace pages, and that led into like a lot of artist branding things. And then I got hired as an art director at a record label to kind of help brand artists. And so I got really good at making artists look cool. No, that's stupid. That's not true. Anyway, I lost my job at that company because the company wasn't making very much money, and so I didn't know what I was gonna do. I had no bachelor's degree, and you can't really be an art director in this day and age without having a bachelor's degree. So I didn't know what the hell I was gonna do, and so I decided to just do artist branding independently. So I reached out to every music manager, every person I knew in the record business, and I said, hey, let me do this for you independently. I'd do it really cheap, and I'd make music videos, and I'd make cool album artwork and single artwork and mixtape artwork, and I would do like photo shoots for artists that didn't have big budgets, and I'd make them look really cool. Yep. That's for me. All right, next question. It's from @HotelGrande, and it says, what made you want to be a photographer? Well, I guess that kind of goes with the last one. I don't know what made me want to. When I lost that job, I was like, I'm gonna buy a camera because I need a camera in order to do artist branding, whether it's video recording or whether it's photography. So I figured, if I'm gonna buy a camera, I might as well use it and learn how to use it better than I've ever used a camera before. So I spent all the money I had on a camera, and I just never stopped learning, ever. I didn't sleep. I literally would just like cuddle with my camera at night and would be like dreaming about photos and what I'm gonna do the next day, because I have to figure this out to make my company work in order to eat and in order to survive and pursue my dreams of, a family and a house and all that cute stuff. So yeah, I just love pictures. I think it was just, I think photography was always in me. I just never really knew it until later, until all these other things happened to sort of open my eyes to it. And I'm so thankful it did. In a lot of ways, photography like saved my life. It really brought a lot more meaning to my life. And I don't know, I just feel like it's fun to be able to produce something with someone and share the same like excitement about it. That's one of my favorite parts about it. Next question. What other things do you enjoy doing other than work? Well, I really enjoy work. I mean, especially with Ari, I'm a lucky person. I'm just, yeah, I have the best job. So outside of work, I love hiking, usually with my camera. I love nature. I love biking. I like doing anything that has to do with trees and ocean and mountains. That's my shit. I love hanging with my family. So if I could somehow do all of those things at the same time, that would mean I died and went to heaven. And I love working on cars, and I love motorcycles, and I love driving them. And I like scaring the shit out of myself in them, which is not safe. So don't do that. Or do it, who cares? Okay, so Amy_Grande underscore 21, again, lucky girl. She said, what kind of camera do you use? I use a Canon 5D Mark III, and I have a ton of different lenses. And I use a Fuji X100S, which is like a little cool hipster point and shoot that we shot like a lot of Ari's problem stuff on. We shot like the stuff on the motorcycle and the stuff in the lawn chair, like the cover art. We shot all that on. It's a really fun camera to play with. It's kind of expensive, but it's starting to get cheaper. I think it's like, you can get them for like 700. You could probably get them for like 600 or 700 on eBay. But yeah, that's a cool camera. Yeah, so that's what I have. Next question from @firefighter. Love that name. Solid name. Stupid. What's your favorite song at the moment? My favorite song right now, I think, is Here by Alessia Cara. Alessia Cara. I'm sure she gets her name messed up a lot, but I think that song is so cool. Her voice is really cool. And I remember watching a video of hers like recently, and I was like, damn, she's the little person that does this awesome music. But I think the songwriting's really cool, and like, she's just cool. So check that song out if you haven't already. I'm sure it's like all over everywhere. It's probably on the radio all the time, but I don't really listen to the radio because I'm addicted to Spotify. @Bieber Slay World asks, what's your favorite Ariana song? Let's see. My favorite Ariana song is probably Only One. Alright, so next question. Oh, this is a messed up question by RX Naders. Okay. Do you prefer Toulouse, Ophelia, Sirius, Fox, Cinnamon, or Cocoa? That's not fair. I like them all. But I have to say Toulouse only because I spend the most time with Toulouse and we have like a connection. I feel like his father sometimes. He's like the cutest little guy and he's so good. He's sort of a diva, but so am I. So, no, I'm not. Lavender Rose asks, what's one thing you miss the most about the Bay Area? And if you don't know what the Bay Area is, it's the general area around San Francisco in California. If you don't know what San Francisco is, go get a map. I miss the sweater weather. I just love that, like, you always kind of need to bring a hoodie. I love hoodies. I like that, like, the weather always just isn't sunny as hell like LA. Like, I know it sounds spoiled, but it gets really annoying. Like, I like clouds, I like rain, I like cold sometimes. I don't want it to just be hot all the time. Next one. Artsy Arienator _17. What's my favorite tour memory so far? I mean, we had a lot of good ones, and I'm probably not going to remember them all right away. It's probably going to be like, I'll look at a photo and I'll be like, oh my God, I remember that. But I really enjoyed, like, when we were in Europe, we have these double-decker buses, and like the upper deck and the very front had this huge window, so you could just see like everything that you were passing by. Like, it felt like, you know, you're in like a submarine or something. No, it didn't. And Ari and I and like Delina, we would all like just like sit in the front window and just like not even talk to each other. We would just be like looking out the window. I remember we were driving to Oslo, Norway, and you have to drive through like these beautiful trees and like sloping hills. It didn't look real, and we were just so quiet, like looking out, like, oh my God, this is so cool. Like, I want this to be my backyard. Like, I just like doing that. I loved like when we drove through the Swiss Alps. It was so pretty. I don't know. I love that moment. I guess that was cool. Like, I just like sharing those moments with them. That's the first thing I think should have got. That was stupid. Oh snap, it's Ari93 asks, if you could have any animal as a pet, what would it be? I think it's hard to answer that, because I should say crow, but you can't really cuddle with the crow. You can't like wrestle with the crow. I think I'm gonna not answer one animal. I want three. I want a crow, I want a bear, and I want a raccoon. That's what I want. I don't know that I'll ever be able to have a pet bear. That sounds dangerous. Sounds like a full-time job. But I think could potentially have a raccoon. I've seen a lot of raccoon vids. They look pretty cool. Grande on Fleek asks, do you have any tips for people who want to pursue the path in photography? If you want to pursue photography, you need to have a couple things. You need to have style. You need to study style. You need to have your own style, which means, and you get your own style by practicing your own thing. Like I got my style from just taking tons of photos, going through them, loving what I love and hating what I hate, and continuing to grow from it, and editing photos and playing with colors, and that's constantly evolving. I'm getting better every time I go do it, and that's the key, is like continuing to practice your craft, whether it's photography or whatever you do. That's what's gonna make you better. That's what's gonna make you unique, and if you love it and you do it enough, that's what's gonna make you successful. Yeah, that's it. That's all. I think I did it all. Now I'm gonna probably cut all this up so it's not as long. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and hopefully I get better at these. And I appreciate you guys even wanting to ask me questions. And yeah, hope you guys have a bitchin' day. Who says bitchin'? I did. All right. Bye. Peace. Love you guys.